Hello everybody, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included in the Spaced Out edition here on our Avengers colony. So we have a lot going on, but the first thing we're going to take a look at is blossom seeds for this map. That is the first time we have had those, just to make sure. Ugly fire, athletics, yeah, do it. Okay, we officially can have a blossom farm in this base. Really nice. Let's check our skills. We haven't done that in a couple episodes. Yeah, we got lots of stuff we can move up. So you're our farmer. We'll get you one digging. Rocket. We'll give the mechatronics. We're not going to do anything here. We're not going to do anything under James either. Nothing here. Scarlet, we can do all kinds of stuff. So start there. Get you super hard digging. Pepper, I think we've got Pepper where we want her for now, so we're going to leave her. These two are fine. Yeah, we really haven't... We're fine. We're fine. So let's move up. So Pepper's fine. Nick, we can move up, though. So we'll do the super duper. Loki is fine. Eventually we'll get the rocket stuff, but let's just give him just that for now. We're good here. Good here, good here. We're good for Gamora. Drax, we can probably move up, but I think he's good where he's at. We'll give him the tinkering, but I think we'll keep it where he's at. Later we'll get him into rocket piloting. Good here, here, and here. We're good with the rest. Okay, cool. All right, so let me see. So in our last episode, yes. So we've got lots of things happening, unfortunately, that are negative. Like, for some reason, our gas... Gotta wait for the day-night. There we go. Our gas decided to all of a sudden to... break because it's really hot. Look at this. It's 161 in temperature. You know, this is cooling and it's cooling through here, but we just, for some reason, it didn't balance out right away because we had this broken and it's made a mess. It's made a big mess. Eventually it'll cool down, so you can see it. I mean, the gas coming through now is fine, but the gas over here is really hot, and so it's all broken. The only way to fix that is to come over here and fix the pipes, and they're going to continue to break until it gets cycled through. There's not much we can do about it. So we'll let them fix stuff. Fun, yes. We can set these up now. So this is going to be salt. And then this is going to be water. There we go. Those are set up. So we're always going to empty these out. Okay, cool. So this one's working quite well. It's a little warm right now. We'll be pumping some cool liquids into it later. I think that's our next step, is to look at how we can get more stuff in to the pipe, right? So the first thing I think we can do is, so here's our input. Eventually we'll move all of this, but so for right now, we're just going to do this. We're going to come in and we're going to grab it from here. We don't need it on a 9. Do that. And we're going to take and deconstruct that. So that gives this line here access, which is fine. So we can deconstruct that one. So that comes over here. This is coming from the bathrooms. Basically what it means is that, and it's coming from up above as well, from this cooling line. Okay, good. And we'll be able to rearrange these cooling lines and stuff, but basically it means that's going to redirect it, so it's not coming into this tank, and instead it's just going to put it down into this tank down here. So that works fine. There we go. So that'll run. These are taken care of. It will now just dump into this tank, and eventually we'll clean up these lines and the cooling lines as well. Alright. Next, this is not getting cooled down at all because, you know, there's no liquid. So our next thing is we got to figure out what to do over here. Now, temporarily, we could get a bunch of liquid by digging that out, digging these, and just dumping this over here. But we'll do that. Let's get that lined up. And we can go ahead and grab those. Alright. We'll go ahead and continue to clean up our liquidy messes that are in the base. Most of it because the hydrogen broke at such a warm temperature and caused problems. Alright, but that's one more thing that is now going down. Okay. Now, next. Right now, we're cycling a bunch of water through to supply these, our things. So eventually, we don't really want it sitting here in the base. What we want to do is bring liquid from down here. Obviously, we will recycle water. So we got to figure out where and how we want to do that as well. I'm just going to put in the recycler. We're going to put a recycler over here. We're just going to stick it right there. Yep. And eventually there'll be a desalinator here as well. We're going to move it out of the base. So I'm just going to stick it there as well. And that means I can probably plan where we want these. So this is going to be here, and this one we're going to put right here as well. So what'll happen is that it'll come down through there, and this would go like that. Long-term plans, you know, this is going to be a complete system. Okay. Fortunately, we can't reach any of it. I guess we're going to have to do this as well, so we have a place to crawl along. We'll go ahead and set that up. Alright. So yeah, we'll have a recycling system here. Wait a minute. We want it automated. We want all of this automated. And, well, we can stick it here, but then we need... So, I mean, we could stick one here, right? One here. One here. Does it allow you to build? Oh, okay, it does, so we're fine. Okay. So these are going to be automated as well. Cool. Excellent, excellent. It's going to be a lot of power drain in this whole section, but we'll put it on a unique line eventually. Okay. Cool, so they're working on all of that. That is fine. So next we want to figure out how to drain some more liquids into here. Notice we can deactivate one of these, disable. We've got full power coming through this. Yeah, we should be able to disable both of these. In fact, can't I just do that? Oh, that one was already deactivated. I see. There we go. So, probably long term we'll fix that too. Okay, cool. Alright, so this one is doing fine down here from our gas exchange. You can see it's just cycling through. That is the next thing that we want to do as well, is that we're going to need to automate these. So we're just going to put one right there, and one right there. Then there's going to be a actually, so we're gonna go up one. Yep. We do an air mesh, and then we'll do a high pressure vent there as well. And there. Cool. So the goal is that we're going to be pumping carbon dioxide into these and recycling, and then we're going to be pumping the fresh oxygen out, because eventually it'll balance out to where you have a carbon down here, fresh air up here. Right now, of course, with this one, the air is just blip, 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 and getting captured up here. And we're slowly just depressurizing this to where eventually this will be able to run, but we'll clean it up as well. All right. Cool. Is all of our digging done here? Yes, it is. So that's fine. We're eventually going to want to seal all of this. So we're going to want a door here. And then this one already has the door. So we're going to want to do that. And just a regular tile. That's going to go across here for that one, so we can get access. Because eventually we won't need to come in here at all. Because we'll completely automate it, including the delivery of the sand, the filtration medium. So we're just going to come up with that, and we're going to come up with that. Now, this is a lot of power consumption for these areas, so we got to think about how we're going to do this as well. But for now, it's going to go like that. Cool. All right. What's our power consumption at? This one's not overloaded, amazingly. This one is not hooked up yet. Eventually it will. This one's overloaded. Okay. Cool. So we'll have to rework that, because this is also going to do all of this as well. Speaking of shipping, we're going to need conveyor chutes there and there. And of course, conveyor line. Okay. Cool. This is quite interesting. Let's go check out Felion. How are we doing over here? We've been working to dig things out. Oh, good. Making good progress. We can go ahead and dig that out as well. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, are we short on oxygen in the base? Oh, we are. Okay, well, let's activate this again. We got nothing coming through our system. I'm gonna guess it's because we got water into it. What is it? Oh. Oh, I know why. Because the temp... Okay. Well, guys, if you don't repair these, there's going to be no power. So, what do we need to repair? Awaiting copper? We should have tons of copper, right? Are we short on copper, maybe? Just in case. Maybe that's why they haven't repaired it, is because there's no copper. That would be silly, but you never know. And speaking of, why are we getting... Alright, so while we're waiting for them to repair... What's going on up here? Oh. But we definitely do not want that to happen. That just creates problems. Well, no. Alright, well, it built it anyways. Alright, so let me see. We want to... Yeah. We want to do this one. Not that one. This one. Deconstruct. Bang. Alright. That's gonna go this way and this way. Okay. So eventually, we want unbreathable gas, just hydrogen. There we go. Okay. Meanwhile, did we fix them? No. Why not? I mean... It's nighttime, but why won't you guys fix these? Is this going to be another episode of Stubborn Dupe? I have noticed that in this colony. That they don't tend... I mean, they do lots of work, but they don't tend to do anything that's classified as high level. I mean, this is good. We get a little oxygen in line, but... Look, see, he'd rather come up here and... What are we collecting? What are we doing? He's up here to collect something. I don't know. Are we out of copper over here? I mean, is that what it is? Is that why they're not repairing that? There's copper. Copper. Okay, we're out of copper. That's why. Not for long. Alright, mine the copper so we can do the repair, guys. Mine the copper so we can do the repair. Okay, good. Copper. You're grabbing the copper. More copper. You're gonna... Okay, so that's why. Alright. My bad. So they're delivering the copper. Unfortunately, we got a bunch of gas in it, so they're going to continue to break. And then on this side, did we fix... Are we all set? Almost. Okay. So that's going to go that way. We just need this one built. Cool, and this is already overpressured. How nice. But we shouldn't have a lot of stuff. Okay. So we just got to get through the little bit of oxygen that's going to come through. Yeah. How much more do we got of oxygen? Just one? Okay, good. We're going to be fine. You're gonna build that? Yes, you are. Okay. Okay, so that should clean it up fine there. That means that they're still gonna okay, we should be completely good over here. Just this one, little bit of repair. Okay, we don't need these on. There we go. Alright, cool. Well, that gets everything running again, right? Yes, okay. Yes, it gets everything running. Alright, good. Alright. Cool. That means we can now concentrate on other things. Always a fun experience, right? So we can take that out as well. Looks like we did get a bunch of this dug out. That is good. Let's go ahead and, yeah, let's dig that. And then we can get to this from this side. So let's go ahead and we'll need to deconstruct and deconstruct to get down. Once those are deconstructed, then we'll start deconstructing these backwards going that way. Cool. Meanwhile, we can grab that. And we can also grab the top layer of that. That'll be fine. Cool. And we can grab that one. Alright, well, finally. Things are back to normal over there. Now we need to continue with all of this. Wow, look at this. We've almost got this completely drained out. That's awesome. Okay, so this is going to be sand. So we want a consumable? No, we want a filtration medium. Okay. Let's copy this. Copy and copy. What does this thing need? Water or something. Doesn't it need something? Maybe we don't even need this. Does this thing require anything? Could be off my rocker. Requirements. It needs salt, water, brine, power, liquid. Oh. Well then. Cancel. Cancel. I don't know why I was thinking I needed stuff. But it needs emptying. So it's going to pick up salt. Right? Effects. It's going to give water. It's going to give salt. Yeah, it's going to pick up salt. So we'll think about it. Right now, no, we want to automate it. We want to do this right. So it's going to pick up salt, and we're going to put salt into here. Consumable order or salt. There we go. Problem solved. All right. They are working on this to automate that and get all of that taken care of. Perfect. So, what can we do to continue to rewire stuff? Right? Well, the first thing I think we can do is, I don't know. Okay. We're going to take this. We're going to disable this building. We're going to take this as well, and we're going to disable it for now. Because we're going to be moving them anyways. So let's go ahead and get it disabled. That one's disabled, and that one is turned off. Because we're going to move all of this. Okay. So, yeah, and we're starting to get mismatched water. Alright, so that's fine. So, next thing we want to do is I want a liquid reservoir. Just have to decide. We could put... Trying to think. You can put, well, if we had put the pump over here, we could have put a couple of liquid reservoirs over there. I might change this a little bit. Where can I stick this to reorganize this? I'm gonna think about this. Let me look. Just so I can drain the pipe out. That's all I'm trying to think about right now is... So if I just do that, that should drain the pipe, right? Completely? Well, it'll drain the top part. Yeah. Alright, well let's work on that. Meanwhile, this thing we were never doing, right? Because our... Yeah, our temperature... Okay, we're gonna deconstruct that. Okay, let's just do it. We're gonna deconstruct this, deconstruct that, deconstruct that. This one will leave for right now, but eventually we're going to deconstruct that as well. Okay, cool. This is almost built. That's good. All right. Continue with the mess of rewiring. We have so much to fix. I think the first step is probably looking at how we can clean up pipes. Okay, just so we can get them out of the way. And we can start seeing... Alright, good. That cleans up this pipe as well. That means we can go ahead and remove that for now. How else are we gonna do? We don't need to cycle this around. Let me see. So this is going up and around and over and over and over and over. So we're just going to deconstruct that one. And that'll stop this from going through. It'll go up instead and just through this. Eventually. Sometimes it's hard to continue deconstructing because you don't know where things are going, where things are at, so we'll just wait for it for a second. Bear with us. This is the deconstructing pipes episode. We need to get this taken care of too. Look at all this wasted water just sitting here in this pipe. Alright, well, one thing at a time. We'll get there. Eventually they'll deconstruct this little piece. Come on, you guys can do it. Right? And there it is. Okay, good. So now we can deconstruct the rest of this. We're going to be able to deconstruct all of this all the way... No. Cancel. Almost deconstructed the wrong pipes. We're gonna grab those. We can grab that. We can grab that. Grab that. We don't need that. We can grab that. Now I gotta figure out what I can deconstruct next. I'm confused again. We can do this one. Deconstruct. There we go. Okay, so that's this. It came up here. And then... Okay, so that cleans up that. Where does this go? Okay, so it's this one that I can get rid of. I can get rid of that. And that. And that. Right. You can also... get rid of all that, I think. So right now we got clean water coming over from this. Okay. Once I have all this deconstructed, you know, all these little pipes and stuff, it'll tell me where I need to go with things and how I need to reorganize. Like, we've got all the cooling system up here, and everything, so it's a matter of, okay, I need to eventually redirect the cooling stuff and dump it back down into this line, right? That's the goal. But this allows me to do that. Okay, so this line is drained, so we can take these. That one we're gonna keep, but we'll deconstruct. I'm going to deconstruct this all the way over to here. Okay. Cool. I think this is going to help us. We shall know what to do. Alright, so we can get that one. We can remove. And then there's a couple pieces in here we can get rid of. So that one. And this one behind this one as well. Cool. Well, while they're doing that, let's go check out our other colony. It says toilets. Something's wrong. Does that mean... No, toilets can't be a problem. I don't know why it says toilets. Not sure. Okay. Everything seems to be going well. We got oxygen back in the base. Yeah, I think we're fine. We just need to move on and give these guys things to do. Yeah, so we can go ahead and get rid of that. From up there. And then we need to kind of decide where are we gonna seal in the base. So right now it's kind of open. We did put this in where we decided that we were going to cut this out. And we're almost out of water over here. Better dig those two in so that that comes available. Yeah, I think that's a smart thing to do. Of course, we built this in the wrong way. Otherwise, we could put a wall right here. True. Well, we'll have to figure that out. We take that out, though. Put that the rest of the way. Across. And, yeah, we can get rid of that, too. Okay. Well, that gives them a little more to do over here. I think we can... Yeah. Let's go across this as well. And get that. Then we're gonna go across this. We will have to put in a floor here and here because unfortunately that's sand. So we'll do that. Okay, and we can do this. What's this thing at? There's nobody there yet. It's still running. That's interesting. I'm not gonna complain about it. Alright, did we get our pipes cleaned up? Oh, look at that. We got a lot of stuff cleaned up. Alright, it's looking better. Alright, so the goal is we want to connect that into there. We want to continue to drain these out. That's fine. So we'll leave those on for now so that we can drain them out. But what we want is, okay, our recycling system. So obviously we've got recycling. It's supposed to come over here. This is not active. All right. So this is always going to be a recycling system. So the recycling system is going to go up. Its job is to go all the way over there, but we need it to work for this as well. Where was this coming from? Oh, I see. It's just not coming through this line at all because... No, that's open still. That's interesting. I mean, it's not much coming out of here in the first place, but... Okay. We're gonna go ahead and disable this, and we're gonna... Yep. No, we can't disable this. But what we can do temporarily so that we can clean things up is we can just deconstruct that. Yep. Alright, well, this has been an episode of just cleaning up pipes. We've got a long ways to go. A lot of pipes to clean up. Oh my goodness, excuse me, sorry. So what we're going to do is we'll keep this running, but it's only going to take care of this. Puts this at risk. Oh my goodness. We have so many... We need to temporarily, though, disable it. So it's only this running. We're going to have to work really quick to set this up and get it taken care of. Alright, there we go. So that's going to stop the water from flowing through this, and we can deconstruct pipes like mad. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to come through here, we're going to deconstruct these, this, all the way over here. Let's get those, and let's get those. Okay. We're not dumping anything back into it, so let's get this taken care of, and this taken care of, and let's get this as well. Alright. So, we obviously do want to come in here and cool this out, right? That's a priority. We're going to take this and get it built across there. And that means we're going to deconstruct that as well. Okay. Got some water to clean up. We're going to continue this down. And continue this down. Oh, I see why I stopped. Never mind. Yeah, we'll have to think about that. Okay. Back to liquids. I just want to get this one piece hooked up. Alright. So, This is going to go like that. This is going to come over like this. And we're going to come down through this lead. We don't need to filter it. So let's get rid of this. Deconstruct 9. Okay. Yeah, there's no filters on this. We don't need to filter our recycles. Okay. So it's coming through here. It's going through this. And it's going to come this way. That's fine. We're just going to do that then. Okay, that'll get it running. Now it's going to go up here. Recycle. Through here. It's going to come this way. Join this. It's going to come down here. And basically what we want is we want this to get back down into this. So the best way to do that is to come straight through here like that. That means we can deconstruct this, this, and this. And that should clean all of that up. I think that does it. Deconstruct all of this stuff. Actually, just deconstruct all. Deconstruct. 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 I said all. Oh, because we're not... Sometimes, you know. Deconstruct. 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 Okay. Cool. Alright, so now this comes in, comes straight down, and it'll just join this and be recycled. This is already emptied, so occasionally that's fine. Cool. Alright, well, we'll see you in the next episode, and we're going to do a lot more work. But that does mean that we can fix this. What is this coming out at? It's coming out at 16 as it goes through this. Yeah. So I guess we're ready to transform this. I mean, eventually we want to get it into here. All right, but that's in the next episode. See you then, everybody. Take care.